This week saw the release of The Boys, a gritty and satirical look at what life would be like if superheroes existed in the real world. I enjoyed it, but after 8 episodes of deconstructing celebrity culture, gender roles, religion, politics, and other heavy topics, I just wanted to follow it up with a slightly lighter and more innocent take on the costume hero genre. So let me introduce you to Bravoman, an optimistic and upbeat take about a regular guy who transforms into the superhero the world needs. So turn back now if you don't want to know what happens next, because today we're going to spoil the story and ending of Bravoman on the TurboGrafx-16. This is Game Over, the early years. By day, Arnold is a mild-mannered family man with a wife and kids. But when night falls and evil lurks outside, he transforms into Bravoman, a crime fighter with stretchy arms and a moral compass that knows right from wrong. He was made this way by an alien from the planet Alpha, and right now, Bravoman is the only thing standing in the way of Dr. Bomb's nefarious plans to take over the world. It's a 16-bit good versus evil showdown that has largely been forgotten about over the last 3 decades. So, okay, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. There's not a ton of story in Bravoman. The alien comes down to tell us to crush Dr. Bomb, and that's precisely what we're about to do. This starts out in the city, but quickly dives underwater to take on a sea serpent known as the Twin Scrawn. This takes us to a mountain range filled with shinobi ninjas, which somehow leads to a fight at a local power station. This is basically the loop of Bravoman. We fight in the city, head underwater, take out ninjas at night, and then it's back to the city, water, mountains, and power station. And while all that is going on, Dr. Bomb is standing in front of a blue screen yelling at his evil minions. See the mighty force of Undersea Core. Pistol Lord, show your skill. Zortan, my right hand. I'll leave it to you. Vanquish him with Jutsu of Shinobi. We eventually get to a mission where we're stuck in a maze and forced to puzzle our way out. This is not only a fun diversion from the usual stage structure, but also a sign that Bravoman is close to completing his mission. This is stage 20, which means that there are only 2 stages standing between us and Dr. Bomb. The first is a snowy mountain where we square off against Zortan, the right-hand man of the evil leader. The second is Dr. Bomb's lair, which is a lot more science-forward than you might expect. The whole thing ends with Bravoman using his stretchy arms and head to destroy the bomb coming out of the doctor's head. He eventually gets to the point where he's reduced to being nothing but a floating head and shoulders. And this is what happens next. This isn't as visually stunning or bombastic as some of the other endings we've covered, but I like its sweetness. It's nice to see Bravoman as more than just a superhero, but also a caring family man who can't wait to show off his loving wife and kids. This ending has a lot more heart than you might expect from this kind of action game, and it even gives Dr. Bomb a moment of reflection right before he blows up. He was lonely and hated the singles life, so he turned to violence. Where have we heard that before? But before you start feeling sympathetic, let's take a closer look at those posters Dr. Bomb has stapled to his lair. There's a picture of Adolf Hitler, what looks like Albert Einstein, and I think that's supposed to be a mushroom cloud. Or maybe it's Batman. Either way, the whole dating problem is starting to make a whole lot more sense. Look, this entire thing could have easily been avoided if he just took down the World War II posters and bought a houseplant or, I don't know, a puppy. You're never going to be lonely with a dog, and hey, it's also a great way to pick up women. Or, you can just blow up in your own stupid lair. I think the choice is obvious. Get a dog. Hey, thanks for watching this episode of Game Over, the early years. If you liked what you saw here, then you should know that we post new Game Over episodes every Monday. And here's the question I have for you. Who is your favorite underrated superhero? Look, I'd prefer it if it was about video games, but I'm not going to stop you from talking about comics and movies and TV or whatever. Let me see your picks in the comments below. In other news, I'm back! I took a little summer vacation there, but I'm back, recharged and ready to catch up on reviews, quizzes, and a bunch of new shows. If that sounds good to you, then I strongly recommend you click that subscribe button and support what we're doing here. Until then.